Hello everyone, today I have come with a new video on need and advantages of decimals. Decimals play a very important role in different walks of life. As you might have come across, the price tags on clothes or shoes has decimal involved in it. While counting money, the decimals are involved on electricity bills, Wi-Fi bills, the decimals are there, and you might have watched Olympics recently. There, the timings clocked by competitors in race are in points, say 21.24 seconds. Score of a diver or a gymnast, 9.12 seconds. So all these walks of life have decimals involved in it. Even to express big numbers, for example, numbers such big as 32145 followed by 11 zeros, we can present it in the form of decimals to give a meaningful expression. It can be written as 3.2145 into 10 raised to power 15. And many disciplines like science and engineering require precise and accurate calculations. These calculations use decimal system extensively. Now let us move towards the advantages. First of all, if I try to add 1 by 2 and 1 by 5, what will I have to do? I'll have to make the denominators same so that I can add them. While adding the fractions, we have to first convert them into like fractions and then only the fractions can be added. So this requires the process through LCM and a lot of effort. But if we convert these fractions into decimal equivalents, for example, the decimal equivalent of 1 by 2 is 0.5 and decimal equivalent of 1 by 5 is 0.2. So 1 by 2 and 1 by 5 was not easy to add, but it is very easy to add 0.5 and 0.2. We just have to line up the decimal points and add up like normal numbers. So 0.5 plus 0.2 gives us 0.7. And likewise, if the decimal equivalents are known, it is very easy to add fractions. So this is one of the advantages over fractions, that the algebra involved in addition and subtraction is very easy. Then it is also helpful and easy to know how big a number is by using decimals. It may be a little bit cumbersome or difficult to know how big is the number 24,967 divided by 97. By looking at it, I have no idea how big this number is because it involves the division process. But if we look at its decimal equivalent, if I convert it into decimals, I get the number 254.356. That means 254.356. Now I have an idea that this number is slightly greater than 254, or this number is very near to 254. So this is an advantage of decimals, that they are easy to read and they give us a clear idea how big or small a number is. But a fraction as such does not give that clear picture. Easy to compare. See, if I tell you to compare 359 by 45 and 256 by 29, definitely it is going to take some effort and the time also. But if we look at their decimal equivalents, if instead of 359 by 45, I give you 7.97, and instead of 265 by 29, I give you 8.82, then very clearly, without doing any calculation, you can conclude that 8.82 is bigger than 7.97. So that means by looking at the fractions, it is very difficult till until and unless they are like fractions. If they are unlike fraction, it is very difficult to predict that which fraction is bigger or which fraction is smaller. But the decimal equivalents, on the other hand, are very are they are just clear, to be just we can by looking at them we can give our answer. So students, thank you very much for patiently listening. We have more information on decimals and we will be continuing with that. Bye bye.